What's up, guys? Jay Garcia here with Rising Duelist here with
your boy Chillfish.
And today we got another top 10 for you guys. And this one we're going to be talking about our top 10 fusion monsters. And Chillfish here picked 5 and I picked 5. And we're going to be numbering off to see what is the best fusion, or rather our favorite fusion.
My list is purely favorite. One's a really good one, but they're all pretty much favorite. Fusion's my favorite summoning, to be honest, but which is weird because when I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, I thought Fusion was really stupid. And I got in right during Dragon Roller format, guys, kind of in the middle of that. What a great time to start playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Right. But I didn't like competitive, so I had no idea what was going on in the outside world. The safe little bubble. But I thought fusions and synchros actually were super complicated, wasting my time. I liked XZs, but then once I fell in love with my favorite archetype, second favorite, Elemental Heroes, everything changed. So I started things off with me. Number 5, you love it or you hate it, Masked Hero, Dark Law. The Dank Law, everyone loves. Now the reason why I like this card isn't just because of hero strategies. Mm-hmm. I actually used him as a fun tech for a long time when I played Gravekeepers. Because why not? Totally get rid of ideas in your graveyard. Necro Valley and Dark Law. When I had Kaiser Coliseum at 1. what was that? 3 at the time. But yeah, so Dark Law is one of my favorites. One, it looks like a Power Ranger. I love Power Rangers, so looks really cool. It's debated actually as a real fusion or not because it's like a one of. You use mass change to get into it. But let's get real. Everyone has just struggled with a Dark Law at least once in their life. Yeah. But I love seeing when we have Dark Law.
And I really like how heroes were kind of okay then, and they got Dark Law. It was like, hey, we can try to be relevant.
We can actually
again.
do stuff since Stratos was banned still.
Cricket. Personally for me, my number 5 is Blue Eyes Ultimate White Dragon, the OG. It's going to be up there always on one of my favorite ones because it's one of the first fusion cards I've ever owned, and it just looks so cool. And then back in the day, if you poly in 3 Blue Eyes, you get Blue Eyes Ultimate, and just out of sheer respect, your opponent would just quit. And that's back in the day when I played Yu-Gi-Oh on the school grounds. It was so much fun.
No sleeves.
No sleeves, nothing like that.
Every card, you had a 60 card deck just because you had it.
Blue Eyes Ultimate White Dragon is always gonna hold a special place in my heart.
That's a good one. I was like, no one. Number 4 pick for me has to go to Laralisk Independent Nightingale. This is brand new in my top 5. It's already at number 4. Partially because I love the design. Kind of dark, kind of mysterious, bird chick. And since Harpies don't have a fusion, which is my favorite archetype, Laralisks have to take that up. And I like the burn effect damage, honestly, because you can do that for just nice. Go in for kind of a cowboy effect, go in, burn for game, or just burn just because you're struggling.
Nightingale for game?
Nightingale for game, and it's a level 1, so it did take place 1,000 Eyes Restrict originally, but
Yeah.
That's it.
Personally, I love Fluffles, and Viper Tiger is my favorite fusion. I was trying to see which one would be my favorite. I was kind of torn between Viper Tiger and Viper Wolf. And I decided to go with Tiger because it looks really cool, and it was one of the ones with the new support that came out, and back in the day, and it's great. I love it, and it's kind of like the deck. Before it was even good, before we even got Viper Tiger, I built a deck for my girlfriend, and because she likes the Fluffles and how cute they were, and now it's becoming one of my favorite decks because of how the OTK potential is just amazing, and Viper Tiger just to you do for Viper Fusion, banish everything, and just pop 10 cards. It's so much fun. The design on it looks great. I love the whole design for Fluffles, the way they're just cute little teddy bears and they turn into Five Nights at Freddy's. It's great.
It's the FNAF deck.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Number 3 pick is actually an Elemental Hero. This is my favorite for 3 reasons really. Well, maybe 4, but it's Elemental Hero, Great Tornado. Reason why: 1, because it's an Elemental Hero. 2, it's a wind. Wind is my favorite attribute in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. Thanks, Harpies. So anything wind, that's probably why again Nightingale's good. Also, the art's gonna be up on the screen, but the art of this card looks so badass. This Lone Ranger, Shane come back kind of look off in the distance. It would lower the attack of all of your opponent's cards. You could bring them out permanently, and you can just go in for the game. Because heroes really struggle with having a higher attack. This card was just great. Again, it would be a lot easier to make if Stratos was free, but I love Avion, so it's just great. Again, and also I have a nice super ultra rare, so the gold armor plating just
I love the way it looks too. It's just he has this cape tornado thing.
Yeah, it's this raggedy cape, and it's it's just I want to be you.
All right. So my number 3. Oh, my number 3 is going to be Elder Entity Norden.
You guys had to know this was going to be on the list.
Yeah,
I mean, for this. So.
Norden is awesome,
It's
and
beautiful.
as of right now, I'm glad it's banned because of how much it was being abused. And I hope once like the Zodiacs are banned, it can come back. But that card is ridiculous. It's so good. And it really changes a lot of the playstyles. Just in any XE deck, in any synchro deck, or rather any rank 4 XE deck, you would just, here's your double, triple instant fusion because you want to get to that Norden as fast as possible. Yeah, it's great. It really just changed the game a little bit. I'm gonna miss it.
Remember that was at 3?
Yeah, Norden was at 3.
It was a 10. It was a 10 exclusive, so it didn't matter. Everyone could have access to it.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. It was an amazing card that everyone had access to. It was great. Just good times. Some simpler times.
It was much simpler times. My number 2 pick, ironically, has 2 heads. Goes to the Cyber Twin Dragon. Now, why Cyber Twin? First of all, Cyber Dragons are a love-hate with me. I like them because they're cool. I don't like them because one of my best friends plays them. Jordan, who's on one of our videos, Cyber Supreme, plays them, and they can OTK like crazy. But again, I love GX in general, so this card came out in GX. But why do we thinking? Why would you rather have Cyber Twin? Because you were shocked when I showed you Cyber Twin versus Cyber End, which is. You be honest, Cyber End is way better. But for me, it's that attacking twice thing. That's what gets me going. It's not like the piercing damage that Cyber End does. It's the double attacking. You can do the freaking power bond for it. So you have these 2 attacks going in. And you only take the 24, 28, I think, from him. So the double stat increase, it just looks cool. It kind of reminds me of like Greek mythology, the 2 heads and all that kind of cool stuff.
Some Hydra stuff going on.
Yeah, and it's just, the design is just sleek and... Yeah, so it's kind of a bit of nostalgia for me, but then again, it's because that double attacking thing is really nice for me.
My number 2 is Dante. No, not the XE. Dante, Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss. Now, that is... I like it a lot for a lot of reasons. I've never been that much of a fan of BA. I am now because it's a lot calmer and you can't just spam a lot. The floating is fun, but my favorite thing is that... kind of like just the story of Dante's Inferno going on. You have Dante, Traveler of the Burning Abyss, and you have all these demons, these monsters, and he's kind of like the one that conquers them. And then you have Beatrice, the Eternal Lady.
The Eternal Lady.
Yeah, something like that. And then she's kind of like they're heavenly, and then the story with Dante's Inferno is after he's conquered hell, he goes to like his heavenly place, and that's what Pilgrim is. It's Dante, but in his heavenly form.
That ascension.
Yeah, that ascension. It's great, especially when it works so perfectly because you get Dante meets Beatrice gets destroyed, and you get Pilgrim. I love it. It's great, and that's why it's on my number 2 list. It's just an awesome aesthetic.
It is a good aesthetic. My number 1, my absolute favorite. Yes, another elemental hero. Absolute Zero for so many reasons.
Yeah.
One, the design is flawless. That blue and that white, just the contrast is great.
So good.
You could tech it in anything. I love heroes and I love mermail, so if I wanted to, I could tech Mass Change 2 into that. Yeah. I might now because, there's no extra deck needed.
Yeah, just do it.
But the fact is too that card, it just says when it leaves the field. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if it's banished. It doesn't matter if it's destroyed. It doesn't matter if it's one of those Black Ship of Corn, if you guys remember that card.
Just
send to graveyard.
Yeah.
It still gets that destruction effect.
Compulse. Just tribute kaiju.
Bounce,
nothing.
spring.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The field, it's popped. Now, of course, popping now is kind of, it's subjective. Yeah. Because sometimes it can be really good. Enough it banished to be broke, but the fact that you can still wipe a board clean or...
Oh, it was great though. You have a water and you have max change you set, and they're going to activate Dark Hole. You chain, get it, and then you get straight and just wipe the floor.
That's why I like it. It's just the versatility and the fact that it's one of those kind of older cards that was not specifically, destroyed or anything. Mm-hmm. So just the versatility is just great.
Yeah. And it's just always something you just gotta remember. When it leaves the field.
When it leaves, you know how many times I've played that card, people are like, "Oh, it's banished." It just says leaves the field. Are you sure? Look at that.
Judge.
And Judge is like.
All right, my number 1, and I really like the Metaphors, and it's fun and everything. Yeah, it's fun. And then I saw one of the fusions that came out in Agents of Vengeance. Full Metaphors Alchemist, and one of my favorite enemies is Full Metal Alchemist. Come on.
I didn't think that was a real card. I thought somebody made a joke when that came out.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, it's a real name.
Oh, I didn't even notice it at first. It's like, oh, Full Metal Alchemist, this is cool. And then my girlfriend was like, are you serious? Are you joking? I'm like, what? No. Oh my god. And and all that, it has a great effect too. Be able to steal monsters and then use it for your fusion material. That's great.
Yeah, it's great. So these are our top 10 for Rising Duelist, but our top 5 singular.
Yeah.
Fusions. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite fusion? Do we hit one? Do we hit one you just absolutely just triggered you? Comment below, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah.